Hello everyone, I hope everyone's having a good weekend. I am Mike Raven and this is the Raven Skull Herald Week in Review.
Ignition sequence start. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. All engine running. Liftoff. We have a liftoff. 32 minutes past the...
It is Sunday the 20th of March and this is what has happened in the world of space and space exploration. Top of the news is the successful launch of the International Space Station Expedition 47. The Soyuz TMA-20M had lifted off at 5:26 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time from Baikonur Cosmodrome in Kazakhstan. The crew were accompanied by a pink owl that was chosen by Alexei Ochunin's daughter, and completed their 6-hour journey together to the International Space Station to finally dock with it at 11:11 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. The 3 crew members that are joining the rest of Expedition 47 are NASA's Jeff Williams, Roscosmos cosmonauts Alexei Ochunin and Oleg Kripochka. This is astronaut Williams' 4th mission into space and the 3rd on board the International Space Station. He was a flight engineer with Space Shuttle Atlantis for STS-101 and a flight engineer for the Space Station Expeditions 13 and 21, and was commander of Expedition 22. With this new 6-month mission, he will break the all-time record for time and space, smashing the recently established record set by year-long astronaut Scott Kelly. Cosmonaut Oleg Kripochka is also a veteran of space missions, as he was a flight engineer on Expedition 2526 and had conducted 3 spacewalks. This is, however, the first spaceflight for cosmonaut Alexei Ochunin. They have joined fellow expedition crew members Tim Kopra of NASA, who is also the expedition commander, and flight engineers Tim Peake of the European Space Agency and Yuri Malenchenko of the Roscosmos. There are 3 scientific missions for Expedition 47. The first of which is further research into the effects of spaceflight on the musculoskeletal system, the results of which will help scientists understand muscle atrophy and bone loss in space, and in addition to new treatments for bone and muscle wasting diseases. Another research that will be conducted is the ability of tablets to dissolve in microgravity. This can help improve the design of tablets that dissolve in the body to deliver drugs and will improve medicines used in space as well as on Earth. There will also be a study on how robotics can help make exercise equipment smaller. Exercise are required by the crew members during spaceflight to maintain health and to counter the debilitating effects of microgravity. The results from this study will help reduce the size and weight of the equipment for long-term missions and save space for mission-critical equipment. Up next, we shall take a look at the new mission to Mars. Earlier this week, ExoMars 2016 had successfully launched on the 14th of March from Baikonur Cosmodrome in Kazakhstan. This is a joint project of the European Space Agency and Russia's Roscosmos and consists of a trace gas orbiter and an entry, descent, and landing demonstrator module known as Schiaparelli. After the initial mission is completed, the trace gas orbiter will continue to operate as a communications satellite for current and future Mars missions. ExoMars 2016 is expected to reach the Red Planet later on this year. For our next 2 stories, we shall talk about the giants and the monsters that lurk nearby. Well, not too nearby. First, we will look at the giants, or rather, the super-spiral galaxies, that scientists consider strange. The super-spiral galaxy dwarfs our galaxy in both size and brightness, and competes with the largest galaxies known in the universe. They were never discovered before, as they were hiding in plain sight, mimicking the appearance of typical spiral galaxies. This was discovered during a recent NASA study that found what was first thought as a local, normal galaxy was in fact over 1 billion light-years away. These super-spiral galaxies are 8 to 14 times the brightness of the Milky Way and possesses as much as 10 times our galaxy's mass, and are about 4 times the width. But according to established astrophysical theory, is that spiral galaxies should not be able to attain any of these feats. This is because their size and star-making potential are limited. Yet researchers speculate that a special merger involving two gas-rich spiral galaxies could actually see their pooled gases settle down into a new super-spiral galaxy. Our next monster story is about the recently discovered monster stars in star cluster R136. The star cluster is located in the Tarantula Nebula, about 170,000 light-years away. These stars are over 100 times the mass of our Sun and were spotted by the Hubble telescope using combined images with the Wide Field Camera 3. In order to find the answers to the origin of these stars, the team will continue to analyze the gathered datasets. And for our final story for this week is an update from Virgin Galactic's Cosmic Girl. Now, Cosmic Girl is Virgin Galactic's Boeing 747-400 that was purchased from Virgin Atlantic, and the plan is to convert her from a passenger carrier to an aircraft capable of launching Launcher 1, a small rocket that will carry the satellite into low Earth's orbit. On the 17th of March, Virgin Galactic reported that Cosmic Girl had completed the first steps by passing the D-check. This is a routine maintenance inspection that happens every several years to commercial airliners. The next job to modify Cosmic Girl is the job of carrying the Launcher 1 rocket. Virgin Galactic has spent most of the previous year preparing Cosmic Girl to not only be a rocket carrier, but also a flying launch site. And now, looking to the week ahead, we have the orbital ATK that's scheduled to launch its 5th mission to the International Space Station. This will be on Tuesday, the 22nd of March. Live coverage will begin at 10 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time on NASA television. And I'm afraid that's all I have for this week. I hope you enjoyed it, and I shall see you next week.